my thoughts. I shut it down wherever power is stored. Being real is in the past, watching cowards get on. It ain't kill me, so it's making me stronger. And these bite-sized rappers now sensing my heart.
What the hell is going on, people? This is Periodic, and you see the title of the video. We are jumping back into Dragonball Z Dokkan Battle in order to go over this absolute cluster of a mess. An absolute mess that Bandai has gotten themselves into. And who knows if they'll actually give us some form of compensation, because this is just beyond confusing at this point. So I came off a video yesterday called Global Shaft, and it was essentially saying that on steps 1, 2, and 3 of this New Year Dokkan Festival, the Step Up banner, there was, and 4, I'm sorry, step 1 through 4, there was 0 possible chance at pulling LRUI signed Goku. It was not feasible, cannot happen, not at all. But you have a chance at getting him in the 5th, summon, the 5th multi, the guaranteed LR portion. He is in the available GLR pool. Step 1, 2, 3, and 4, you cannot get him as an unfeatured LR. Step 5, you can potentially get him as the featured LR in the guaranteed LR featured spot. So that was a big shaft, because on JP, he's unfeatured in steps 1 through 4. So someone out there would have gotten him on 20 Dragonstones, on 30 Dragonstones, or maybe the 3rd multi. They would have pulled him. Fantastic. Double LR pull, or whatever the case was, would have been able to. Not possible on Global, even though he came out before the JP, debut. He came out like, what, a month, 2 months on Global before he came out on JP, and yet he's so restricted on Global where you only have 3 chances at getting him, essentially. That's terrible. Now the plot thickens. The plot thickens because once you go beyond step 3, and this is just a little addendum. It gets even crazier, all right? I'm going to build up to it. So if you go into the scouter here, right, you see all the featured units. That's nice and dandy. But if you go to the character summon rates, right, we're after the 3rd round here, so we go into normal summon, and that's what it's going to be, normal summon. And you have all these SSRs, right? You have all of these SSRs. Strength UI Goku is not in here. I'll say that again. Strength UI Goku sign is not included in this section, in this rates, whatever you want to call it. He ain't here. He ain't here. And you can keep scrolling down. It's Warrior Beyond Limits and Expectations. You will not find this man in the list. And so what that means is that even if you keep on pumping 50 Dragonstones into this banner, you will never get LRUI Goku if you do not get him in that guaranteed LR spots. This celebration has UI Goku's face planted front and center. And you're telling me that you're limiting our chances at getting him, yet you're not doing that for Japan, even though he came out first on Global? How does that make any sense at all? It doesn't. It gets worse. It gets worse. Let's head over. Let us head over to the Dokkan Reddit and the Dokkan Wiki. So here is the Step Up Summon on Global, as you can see. And we have, LRUI Goku there, Tech Broly, Nappa, all that stuff. On last year's Step Up banner, they had the 4-year anniversary units. Baby, GT Trio. On this year's Step Up banner, Rose and Broly movie trio, not included. Why? Japan has it. Now, you can easily say, hey, Japan, these guys, have been there since February, right? They've been there since February. Of course they would have it. Yeah, you're right. But last year we had the GT Trio and LR Baby, and they came out during the 5-year anniversary, which was the middle of the year in July. And now this year, Rose and Broly Trio, who came out at the same time, are not in here. What is that about? That makes no sense. To make matters worse, this is just, this is where it's really like, okay, either they're trying to go in a different direction and they're being very vague about it, or they just screwed up. So this is a post by Proud Cage, simply stating that Japan has all LRs unfeatured on the GLR step. Meaning, if we go down here, Japan step 1 through 4 has all the legendary banner LRs, right? We're talking about Physical Cell, we're talking about Goku Black and Zamasu, we're talking about Strength Broly, Majin Vegeta, Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. Global doesn't. Again, step 1 through 4. It's not only LRUI Goku that's missing. We're missing a ton of LRs. We're missing Mighty Mask. We're missing Bojack. We're missing Physical Trunks. We're missing, again, the Super Saiyan 2 Intelligence Gohan. We're missing AGL Mighty Majin Vegeta. We're missing Strength Broly, who would have been a nice pickup for certain people that wanted to jump into the World Tournament if you didn't have him before. We're missing Goku Black and Zamasu, who I still consider a very good LR, even after all these years. So it's not just LRUI Goku that's missing from step 1 through 4. It's a ton of them. And here's where it gets even crazier. Tech Goku, Quiet Grit Goku, is right here. Super Saiyan 3 Goku is not in the guaranteed LR step up, step 5. But he is step 1 through 4. He is unfeatured step 1 through 4, but you cannot, I will say this again, you cannot pull him on step 5 as a guaranteed LR character. He's not there. What? So, this is a breakdown by LR Alternative Force, who does a lot of the ATP stuff. And I believe it's actually a mod as well. I'm not 100% sure on that, though. But breaks it down very good. At first, I had a hard time understanding what you meant, but now I think I understand. Because a lot of people are trying to figure out what this meant. So, there's a thought being spread around that all LRs, old and new on Global, are available as unfeatured except for LRUI Sign. That's not correct. If you look into everything, you can see that all the old LRs have been removed on Global from the unfeatured pool, as well as UI Goku. So essentially, they put Super Saiyan 3 Goku, and then they skipped to LR Beerus, and then everything newer from LR Beerus they kept in up until UI Sign Goku, right? So, through deductive reasoning, you can see that the unfeatured LR pool is exactly the same as the guaranteed LR pool, LR Beerus up to UI Sign, on the last step, with the exception that LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku, even though he's older than Beerus, and LR UI Sign, even though he's, on the guaranteed, he's not on the unfeatured, they've been switched. They switched them. So, you can't pull Super Saiyan 3 Goku on the guaranteed step, but you can get him unfeatured. And you can't get UI Goku unfeatured, but you can get him on the guaranteed step. So, why is Super Saiyan 3 unfeatured when he should be removed? Especially since he came before Beerus, who's the cutoff mark. Super Saiyan 3 could very well be the mistaken replacement of UI Sign. So what that means is, potentially, Super Saiyan 3 Goku was never supposed to be on the banner at all. and was mistakenly put in place of UI Goku on the unfeatured step 1 through 4. So anyone who got LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku step 1 through 4 as an unfeatured SSR, that was supposed to be UI Goku. So here's the last issue, is that, and I'll just go straight from the source here, another problem arises in the fact of Japan's banner. If you look on there, all the older LRs are on there, every single one of them, plus UI signed Goku. And the guaranteed newer LRs are up to the cutoff point. Why is the unfeatured criteria different for both versions? JP has all LRs, meanwhile Global has all the guaranteed LRs, excluding UI sign, and presumably replaced with LR Super Saiyan 3, whom shouldn't be there at all. Like, what the hell is going on? There's no rhyme or reason. So either it's a mistake, or they intended to do it this way. And if they intended to do it this way, it's super shady. If it's a mistake, hey, let's give them a few days. Let's have them figure it out. I'm sure if it's a mistake, they're kind of figuring out right now, okay, what's a reasonable compensation to give out that's not going to absolutely destroy us financially. Understood that it's going to take a few days to crunch numbers and do all that stuff. But if this was intentional, and this was just a way to try to make Global spend more money. Listen, at the end of the day, the game tries to make you spend money. But they should do it in an upfront, fair way. Make everything transparent. This is what it is. Here you go. Not have the main UI Goku character front and center of the celebration. And then, like a thief in the night, hide him away, remove him off of 4 different steps that you can potentially get. I mean, if you really think about it, that's 40 chances at getting UI Goku that Japan has, whereas Global doesn't. That's effed up in my opinion. So let me know what you think about this video, this issue. Drop a comment down below. If you're brand new and you haven't subscribed yet, consider what you're doing with your life. Go ahead and gently rub that sub button, gingerly ring that bell button, lovingly kiss the like button. As always, this is Periodic. See y'all in the next video.